I launched more than 7 meme coins, like this one that went up to more than $3 million market cap. Now, you know that most of the meme coins I bought, I always say that I lost money, and it's true. If you check the numbers, I lost around $10,000 on my different launch, but this is what people see. Actually, I made a lot more, and this is with stuff you might not see. You might not like what you would see in this video, but I'm going to explain you everything of what's behind those meme coins and what I learned. By the way, welcome to Handsome Finance, the channel that puts you the reality of what's happening on the blockchain in front of you, in front of your eyes. If you don't want to see it, skip it. But if you want to make it, watch it. The first launch we are going to talk about is SoLite, which is a project that had an intense launch. I never saw that before. If you look the size of the candle, in the same minute, we can go from 500k market cap to as low at 88k market cap. The price doing 5x in the same minute because a lot of people wanted to buy this coin because they saw me live on YouTube and they saw this is great, the developer is live, we can see it, it's not anonymous. I mean, the project is okay, it's all about the lit language, so there's a lot of background and history around it. It's fine. But then we had few problems with this launch. Is that a lot of bots were on it. So of course, because they see a lot of people trying to buy and the price doing 5x in the same minute, this is really lucrative for bots. But on the other side, no one's going to stop trading because everyone wants to be first. We had a massive pullback from 600k market cap to 100k market cap, as normally most of the coins will die, and this one went back up crazy high in just few minutes, hitting the $2.5 million market cap. And we are here, as you can see on my time zone, almost at midnight. So it was time for me to sleep. And I say I'm going to disconnect from the live. And that's where, of course, all the investors will be kind of egoistic, and that's normal. They say, no, don't go out the live. Keep the live on. We want to be sure. And I managed to try to keep the live on, but still the price was dropping. It was a great launch, great jokes and stuff like that. And then the price went back up, higher than ever at 4 a.m. I was not awake. And then we went up to $3 million. But as you can see, again, in the same minute, we are at 2 million market cap, jumping up to 3 million market cap. Can you imagine the size and the dimension of what we are talking about? And that's when I realized that launching live is nice, but this one was too powerful. So powerful that it breaks everything. What is interesting about this project is that, of course, like people would ask me, what is the roadmap? What are we going to do? When we always show the roadmap here. That's what it is. There's no roadmap. It's a meme coin. A meme coin, you don't do anything special. You just do meme. We had the first community takeover that ended up being pretty bad. Most of the people that say they're going to do a community takeover, because I know I've been doing 5 coins. So every time they say we're going to do community takeover, it's mostly people who do just blah, 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 blah on Telegram. And they don't put any work. And when I say they don't put any work, on meme coins, it's the attention economy. It's an attention market. So if you cannot bring attention to your Twitter account, if you did not grow an audience before, you didn't put in the work, growing an audience is hard and it takes time. We will talk about it later. I'm spitting facts and make you understand what kind of crowd you have in the room, because if you read the room, it's like in stand-up comedy, then you can do better jokes and also being able to understand what will happen and how it will happen. On this coin, a lot of people made a lot of money because, of course, if someone was buying at $3 million, someone was selling. So only people who bought at the top here, and there can only be 1 or 10 people, only them should be in loss. The other one were just, they had greed. Like if you bought here and did it sold here, it's greed. You sold, you will have more and more. You waited here, you still did not sell, and then it dumped. We have to understand the market behavior. It's all about player versus player. So the only person you can blame is either yourself or yourself. The second coin is Handsome Pepe, another super interesting launch because we launched it with a different way. And that one, the main goal was to show to my community in the investors boardroom how you can launch a meme coin fast. And from start to finish, from having nothing to have the website, the Telegram, the Twitter, and all that ready, it took us 3 hours, maximum 4 hours. Could have been faster, but I wanted to show all the steps. And it was with someone from the investors boardroom. So we were just two on it, just with another dev. That one was also a YouTube live. And seriously, if you are a meme coin trader or any kind of investment in crypto, everything you learn here will be so valuable because meme coins is just crypto with speed 2 or speed 4. We launched with popped up fund, which means we did not need to create a liquidity pool. The goal was to be able as well to have a bigger liquidity pool when we launched. It was a super fast launch. In less than 10 minutes, less than 5 minutes, we were out on the market. People were buying this like crazy, like it was the best croissant, and probably it is the best croissant. So as you can see, we have two massive candles which raised up all the money from it, with the developer being here. That's me, 3.4% that I own of this token. And it went up to 600K. Now, it did a classic pattern of meme coin, which is we go up, we go down, we go up either to the same level or a little bit higher or a little bit lower, and then it goes down again and then die off. That's a typical pattern. Still though, on this one, we can see some massive candles that double the market cap from 300K to 600K. And again, we had a lot of people, a lot of bots making some money in it. So you see the other coin, we saw that went to 3 million market cap. Here, because of me, because of this launch, some people made 15K, 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 12K, 11K, 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 10K. A lot of people made money. Now you start to understand a bit more that most of the money that will be made in crypto, and that's normal, and in general in meme coins, will be concentrated to only a few people. So now you understand that it's not 50% makes money and 50% lose money. It's more 10% that makes money and 90% that doesn't. Because they don't have the skills, they don't have the knowledge, I don't know. But there is something missing, and the balance will never, ever be exactly flat. Because it's greed and fear that animates the market. And I can understand that people who bought and then see it dying down, they want to blame someone and they think that maybe they could blame me, but I can't do much. It's in the work of the people after to create some memes, to create everything. And on Handsome Pepe, I actually created a meme generator. A quick search on Twitter will show you that most of the people will not create memes around the meme coin. Now I know I pissed off some people. I'm sorry to you, but you can't really blame me. It's like blaming the guy your girlfriend is talking to. You're blaming the wrong person. The third coin I launched, it was a rug pull, and you will not find it anymore on Dex Screener. Why? Because Dex Screener only shows you coins that have some transactions recently. And here, the VAT sold was a useless token that I created where I put the liquidity pool and say that I will remove the liquidity pool. Now, that's why you can't accuse someone who does that to be a scammer, because he provided the liquidity pool and he can decide to remove it. It's someone that comes to your party with 5 ladies and he can say to the 5 ladies, let's go back to my place. He can't do that. Now, you could provide the liquidity back because maybe you bought the token, you can add it up liquidity. You could do that, but it's hard. And people don't really want to do the hard stuff, which I can understand because it's easier to just buy and sell some meme coin. So what I learned in this launch as well is that bots will buy anything right at the beginning. They don't even care if the liquidity is locked or not. They will just go and try. And this is where I understand that we can make some money from the bots. I will explain in details later. That's 3 coins that we launched live, completely transparent. Now, the 4th coin that I launched, not many people know about it, is called Tiso. And this was when the Solana network was super congested. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to check what kind of medicine they use in the US that is for headaches and congestion nodes and stuff like that. Apparently something T-Mesol or whatever. I changed the name to Tiso. And it worked pretty well. Actually, you know that it worked well because a lot of people started to copy this idea. So we did it on pump.fun. Same again, the money went in pretty fast. If we check the pump chart, in 15-30 minutes, we were out in the market. And then when it was launched on the market, we kind of had all those sniper bots that bought directly, plus people who bought before on the pump that were dropping. So then it kind of died off. And there was nothing you could do about it. This was really a short-lived meme because the Solana blockchain will not be congested forever. I mean, it will still be a shitty blockchain, but can still do. With all those launches, it kind of gave me a reputation. They say I'm a dev, but I live my project, I abandoned my project. I'm not really a dev. I show you like, it's simple stuff. It's easy to do. You could do it yourself. My goal is to educate you on this and to show what happened behind the doors of a launch and what happened during a launch to understand what's happening on the blockchain so you can leverage on it. But it can make me think about like, there was one of this guy who tried to cockblock me. What I do is clear. I'm the most honest guy you can see trading on YouTube. You can follow some traders. I find their wallets, they are not profitable and you try to learn from unprofitable people. It doesn't make sense. Back to the story. I was with this girl in Bangkok that I gamed and she told me, oh yeah, this popular guy texted me. I talked about you. I say, oh, what did he say? He told me like, how come you follow Antoine? This guy fucked half of Bangkok, blah, blah, blah. I was like, that's fucking disgusting. How could another guy say this to cockblock someone else? Plus, it's not true at all. I did not fuck half of Bangkok. I did 75%. That's more. Please give some respect. And of course, if we count ladyboys, we might be over 100. Now it's time to switch to the base chain. And the first coin I launched, you probably never heard of it. You will not be able to find it. It's called Handsome. So I'm gonna buy some, oh, that's a rhyme, to show you that Dex Screener will actually only show it to me if I use it like that. By the way, I will put a link in the description of the Telegram bot I use because it is super powerful. Let's buy a tiny amount. What I like is that automatically it created my limit orders. Every time I buy a coin with based, I have my take profits that are automatic. And now, magical, we have it here on base. This coin have a really low liquidity, few trades on it. It's actually mostly me trading it, or I was trading against bots, making a bit of money on them. I did not care because I have most of the supply of it. I put the liquidity, I play around it. This is my testing coin. For example, if I want to test the bot with based and I want to see if the limit orders can go through, if everything is working, then I use this coin because I can drive the price up or down. I choose totally. And I love playing around with this coin. It's amazing for me. Like you can create a lot of orders. Here we placed an order of $3. I will play a lot around, for example, using the DCA and buying every 2 minutes or every minute and selling at the same interval to create some volume, attract some bots. Fun stuff to do. What I learned from this coin is that launching on base is cheaper, and also I learned that bots will buy anything again, same on base. Even if this is just a testing coin, we can see some people that make money on it, like $600, $300, $300, $250, $170. The bots did not have a good time on that one, and that's why it was funny. My goal was just to show to the investors boardroom how to do properly a launch on this. The coin number 6 that I created, and of course you know that I kept the best coin for the end. So this one, Chadar, CDR, it's not real cheese. I don't even know why no one took this ticker name, CDR. Really low liquidity. Yeah, because I just created it, added up some liquidity, and you can see that the people on it bought directly, which is a bot. And then I dump on the bot, and then I dumped even more. So I got back most of my liquidity. Why I launched this coin is just I wanted to show to people that Chadar is not real cheese. And also to show that it's only when you get the first transaction in the liquidity pool that your token will appear on DEX screener. So if you know this and you're not trading, for example, with a Telegram bot like Based or a trading bot, because Based is going to be available directly in your browser as well, well, you're late to the market, so of course you're not going to have the best thing. You arrive after the other ones serve themselves. The last coin I launched is on Base as well, and it's blue cheese. Why? Because I'm addicted to blue cheese. Really specific launch again, because by launching a coin every week, I perfected and improved the launch every time. So what I'm about to share is so valuable information that I should not share, but I want the market to be better, so I'm going to share it. What happened on this launch is that I launched with a tiny liquidity pool, like just $3 or $10. And I let the bots buy. You see like how the price skyrocketed here in the 1 minute candle, but this is all fake. What happened is that those bots, they started to buy, and me, because I kept the highest part of the supply, more than 90% of the coins. So I dumped on them. I dumped on the bots. As soon as they bought, I dumped on them. And then I added more liquidity so everyone could kind of normally trade this coin. And this is so interesting for this launch for me. Even if it did not perform well, I think blue cheese anyway is like untrendable. Like this thing could take off at any time. Why? Because it's just blue cheese. Who is not addicted to blue cheese? And one thing I realized is now for launch, you need to have a website that is a bit more advanced with a bit more animations. And what we did here was just a block of blue cheese, with beautiful blue cheese, by the way. Like, look, that's literally the moon. It's not enough. People want to see more. However, the easy thing is that with blue cheese, you can create tons of meme easily around blue cheese, and that makes it pretty nice. And all the meme coins on Base are about blue stuff. Of course, after I created this, some people created some copycat. We have a flake blue cheese, so be careful. Take the blue cheese that have the presentation like this and the contract that start by 0xA7. But I think globally, the meme coin market is kind of getting quote unquote more professional, but requires you more efforts. People want to see cartoons, people want to see animations. All that you have to buy from different freelancers or hope that your community will do it. But as I showed, most of the time, even if your project goes quite well, even if you have, I don't know, in Handsome Pepe, for example, we have 261 members, not many will create memes around it. You have less than 1% of the people that do the work, and the other one will be just on the sideline waiting. Or even on SoLite, where the first people that did the takeover did nothing. So they were just talking on Telegram. But the people that did the second takeover on SoLite, they're working on some bots and things like that are going to release with the SoLite, and then they created some songs. Honestly, this is more interesting, but still we have to understand in meme coins, the power is to bring attention to it. So it's not only what's going to be in the Telegram group, which is the retention, trying to keep people invested. You have to attract new people. And to attract those new people is by posting a lot. So you need people that grow their Twitter account or grow the TikTok account or their YouTube, whatever it is. But the meme coins can get attraction from all the social media platforms, and it's not only Twitter. Now, of course, you might be wondering, but Antoine, how did you lose some money launching meme coins, and how did you make even more than $10,000 with it? It's quite simple. What happened is I lose the money when I provide the liquidity pool, because this comes from my own pocket. So I take this risk and I put 1K, 2K, 3K, depending of the meme coins that we launch. And this is me who paid those things. Now, I don't remove it because I burn the liquidity pool, so I can't access it anymore. So this is money that is lost. I can't get it unless I sell the token. But if I don't have any supply of the token, I can't do that. So that's the first thing. Second thing is that I never dumped a token on the community. People might hate me for who I am because I'm a handsome French man with an accent. And by the way, I'm not forcing the accent. I don't want to fuck you guys. It's just that's my accent. But it is what it is. And then the thing is, I could count like the time I spent on creating the website, buying the domain name, all that, because my time is valuable. I don't count it. But this is all nothing to me. Where I make the money is with the views on YouTube. I'm kidding. I make barely $1,000 a month with YouTube views. But it's with the learnings. And that sounds bullshit. But if you are in the trenches, if you see a launch from beginning to the end, and that's why I do it always in the investors boardroom, to show them, to understand when you're at the beginning, what's happening. You gain so much knowledge, so you can only be better at trading meme coins. And that's why you understand as well that people who do charting on meme coins that have less than $5 million market cap is completely BS, because it's only few actors who hold the coins. So you can understand what's happening behind the coin. You can understand how is the community managed, and all that knowledge is learned by doing and learn with experience. So someone who never launched any meme coins, will they know more? Compared to someone who launched 7 meme coins, we can't quantify that. What I can quantify, however, is that our meme decentralized investment fund more than doubled in just 20 days when the market was not even good for meme coins. It means that all the people in the investors boardroom that came in, they put $1,000 in this meme investment fund, and now they have more than $2,000. And actually it's more like $2,300 or $2,400 without even us taking a big risky bet with small stock. So we're going to be able to scale it. And if we manage to double the capital in just 20 days, can you imagine when we can do when it's going to be bull market? And that's why I'm really looking for it. Now, we are the first people that created a decentralized investment fund. If you want to understand how it works, because you could do it with your friends, this is right here. And I hope you enjoyed this video. It was my full pleasure. And you can hate me. I would understand. I deserve a bit of hate because your girlfriend will love me if you hate me. So that's fair. It's 50-50. But don't forget one thing before you leave. Stay handsome. Ciao.